I have been unnecessarily too critical on myself. We're still in the chase. We've done something with a car that honestly should have never even made it to the chase. We've done it with a manufacturer that is in their first year in NASCAR. We should not have gotten to this point. I've been too hard on myself. So for today's race at Dover, my goal, personal goal, is to not complain as much because I know for the last three races I have been Kurt Busch circa any time in the early 2010s. So my goal this time is to not be that. I'm coming at this with a brand new idea, brand new mindset, because I really do believe heavily in our Honda team. I believe in next season's team as well. As you guys know, Steven and Joe aren't coming back, but they are landed at some new teams, and we'll go into more details about that later. They've already announced where they're going, in the world, but right now I'm only focusing on myself and our team. We're 77 points back. We can only pick up about 34 points, 35 points a week if we were to lead the most laps and win. I don't think a win is in the cards, but I mean, better things have happened, right? I'm just going back through and double checking, re-familiarizing myself with everything. So we do have everything currently in the works. We're currently working on building the tire mounting machine. Yeah. So all we have to do is just go hop into Dover. So today I'm going to bring our better chassis. The reason why I say our better chassis is because I feel like this chassis would be better after New Hampshire. New Hampshire wasn't a bad race in the slightest. It was good. It was decent. I'm also going to bring our third engine because our third engine has some wear on it already. Plus, it still has some pretty good power. It's just one less on efficiency because it's been used, but it's still very durable. And considering how bad my rivals have been, I'd rather the most durable car I can possibly bring to the track. And of course, as you guys know, we have no choice but to use the same car body. So with a 60 overall rated car, hopefully Dover would prove us to be a little bit better off than where we currently are in some cases. That was not a dig, by the way. That was not a dig at my team, nor the car or the manufacturer. I'm just saying, like, hopefully this time we don't cause any problems and I don't have to retaliate to any drivers. I still hate you, Denny Hamlin. In the game, not in real life. Alrighty, coming off the corner here at Dover, it feels good to be back. I love Dover. Dover's a good track. Miles the Monster has been decent to us in our career. Car is just a tick tight into the entry of turn 1 and 2. But I don't feel too bad. By the way, Dover still looks weird without that bridge over the entrance to turn 3. So we really washed up in 3 and 4. So 35th is not good. Car is just bad tight. So we probably should have made an adjustment to the car. The car just doesn't want to turn left, but I mean, that's okay. It's just a setup issue, you know? Definitely feels decent. Just if we can get that car to just turn in, we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine today. I have hope. 22nd isn't bad.
Ready for another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup race. MRN is live here at the Dover International Speedway. Now, Barney, this is one of the tougher tracks that we come to. Why is that?
Oh yeah, the Monster Mile. This 1 mile oval may look easy, but boy, let me tell you, it's a lot harder than it looks. These big corners are absolute torture on the body, and fighting to keep your car off the walls requires total concentration from these drivers.
The Coca-Cola car will try to use this race to gain a couple spots in the points.
He's been working hard this season, and it is paying off so far. He'll need a good finish in this one to gain some spots.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year, plus he did an admirable job filling in for Sterling Marlin in some Cup runs.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Alrighty, guys, here we go. Green flag. And I've got a rival in front of me, but that's okay. And we've got 100 laps here today for Dover. So this is going to be a long one.
We're down a spot. Keep digging.
I've made some adjustments to the car in happy hour. Yes, I actually went into happy hour to make some adjustments. May have over adjusted to make the car just a little more pointy on the front end. We'll see if that's going to be a detriment to us later. But for now, just need to focus on just logging laps, getting past other chase drivers like Sterling Marlin. The Civic feels good. Definitely going through the corner. Still a tick tight. I don't want to adjust on the wedge, so I might do an air pressure adjustment or so throughout the event.
Leader's running about 2.5 seconds in front of you. Be careful using up those tires.
All clear, buddy.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you.
The 14 car is going high.
Can't believe we're 3 laps in. I've only made up 1 position from where I started, which was 22nd.
43.
Not a car issue, or probably just a me issue right now. That's all.
Way up. Top 20, buddy. Need to pick
Got into Dale Jr. Didn't really mind getting into Junebug a little bit. It's okay. You know, we're going to beat and bang back here in the 20s. I mean, it is a little early to be this aggressive, but, you know, we'll be fine.
It's in your rear view mirror.
22, 61.
Whoa, that was a quick lap.
The 7 car isn't going to let you by easily. 3 wide.
Went down low under Greg Biffle, got tight, went up to the wall, got into the wall with Greg Biffle. Greg Biffle isn't happy about it. There's nothing wrong with the car. That was pure overdriving. There we go. It was just me overdriving. I overdrove it here on lap 5 and got a little bit into the wall with Greg Biffle. That's not a big deal, not a major problem. We should be good. I mean, I've got a little minor angry Stanton Barrett in front of me, but that shouldn't be a problem either. You know, we're going to get around these guys. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be perfectly fine for today's race. Nothing is going to ruin our chance.
Awesome lap. Keep hitting.
As Kevin Harvick has rocketed out to an early lead over Kurt Busch and Denny Hamlin. Jimmy Johnson is falling back to 4th. Why does my car get randomly tight when I'm like underneath people? It's not my car. It's not the car. It's not the car. It's just me. We're over driving. Yeah. That's what we're doing. We're over driving, everybody.
Number 40 is outside. 23, 14.
That lap was kind of slow.
I know David Streamy did not come down the track, try to block me, and then get mad at me for just existing.
Keep an eye on it.
Number 26, down low.
09 is down low. I just can't get the car to turn. We need to make that adjustment, or we're going to need a caution to make some adjustments on the car.
43, 45.
We lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back.
Hi, Mike Wallace. I was here. You came down into me, brother. Come on, man.
56 is right behind you.
We got Steven behind me. I mean, we've got a car that can compete. We have some speed in this.
How's the car?
Like, I'm actually pulling back up to these guys because we got so many corners, and this is more of a downforce track than just, you know, pure speed. So I definitely feel like we've got a car that can actually compete here. It's just I need to make sure the car doesn't keep getting tight middle on from when I'm like underneath someone.
22, 69.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast. Easy, buddy. Now
Okay, that time the car was a little loose because I slid into turn 1 and 2. I'm gonna block Brian Vickers.
the right rear's getting warm. Keep an eye out.
Number 25 is inside.
Well, I was gonna block Brian Vickers.
23, 21.
Come on now. You got to pick it up a notch.
Bro was there. There's nothing I can do. If someone's underneath, I can't. If I can't get down to the bottom of the track, it washes up the track.
Car inside.
Stevens there. That's a wall. That's Jamie McMurray.
79.
Get back on your marks now. We're slipping a little on the clock.
I didn't mean to wreck Jamie McMurray, but I mean, I was kind of already on him and I was just trying to go. So it's going to be an early pit stop, it seems like, for the field. And it looks like the leader has wrecked. There's a mass pile up. I think the leader's wrecked.
24,
It shows me Kurt Busch is now the leader over Kevin Harvick.
Okay, time to go. The leader is about 6 seconds ahead.
I mean, I kind of drove through Jamie McMurray. Oh, Jamie McMurray's fuel cell blew. Well, how weak was that Roush Racing Ford? How weak was that car? I'm pitting. How weak was his car? I had no intentions of getting that man to DNF. Okay, no intention whatsoever. It is kind of funny that he DNF'd off of that though. So we need to make some adjustments. I'm tempted to touch the wedge. I know I said tire pressure earlier, but I'm thinking a wedge adjustment may be better. No, we're gonna go tire pressure. We'll go down 2 pounds of pressure because it looks like the tires weren't wearing out too badly. So because the tires weren't wearing out so bad, I think we should, in theory, be okay with a 4 tires, 28 PSI rather than the 30 PSI we were running. And that should balance this car out just a little bit more. We're also going to repair the damage because getting into Jamie McMurray and driving through him, I mean, it wasn't the greatest thing to do, but it was a thing. And we're already at the back. It doesn't matter. We're already at the back. It's a compounding of the issues that we've had with the morale of the team. You know, we're all feeling this way right now. Yeah, we're all feeling this way.
There were a couple of cars that didn't pit. Now they're leading the pack.
No, I think everybody pit. Kurt Busch is in the front.
His car is off the track. Green flag is in the air. The track is clear of the earlier caution.
Gonna go ahead and pass Mike Bliss and Steven. And there's an angry Greg Biffle there, probably because I took out his teammate.
Leader's running about 2.5 seconds in front of you.
Okay, he wasn't really mad about the teammate, but he was mad because I got into him earlier this race. Well, that's okay. He's a little angry. That's fine. Car still is not fully there for the turns. We're gonna have some debris cautions. I see Kevin Harvick back here.
374.
Great lap.
Yeah, Harvick was leading and got into the wreck that was well over. Probably because Jamie McMurray's car was still sitting there. So Harvick's gonna lose damage or lose debris. His hood is flapping behind me. Jimmy Johnson is back here. Brother, what happened? I really wish we could see like more like angles even after the fact,
Stay patient. You're about 4 seconds behind.
or have some cool little pop-up that says that a position was changed or something. I don't know. This was a 2003 game. I'm thinking about things that can happen in 2025. Oh boy. But we are 19th and the car does feel a little bit better now that we've made that small adjustment to the air pressure. Still goes up the track a little bit, but we are beginning to diamond the corners, which isn't great because if there is a car on the outside battling me, I'm going to get into him. So yes, a yellow is now out for debris. I'm not going to pit this time because, I mean, we just pit 4 laps ago.
Out there, buddy. Good job. All right.
Or do we pit?
Seconds behind the leader. Let's cut that lead down.
No, we don't pit. We don't pit. We're not going to pit. We're not going to pit. I don't think there's enough time for us to have to pit now, considering we were what, lap 15 when we saw about halfway getting ready for pit stops. I think we should stay out, but I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Do I see the leaders going in? Okay, no one is ducking down. No one ducked down. Okay. Yeah, I'm 94 points back from Denny Hamlin, who's third. Gonna go ahead and grab myself some quick spots here. Pass as many cars as possible. Excuse me, AJ Allmendinger. So it looks like there was more debris that came off of a car, probably Kevin Harvick's, to be honest.
Here are those Goodyear Eagles.
37.
I did say Kevin Harvick was going to lose some debris, so I'd be surprised if it's someone different.
2.5 seconds.
Yep, I called it. It was Kevin Harvick that time. Oh, boy. But because of the fact I got that rocket of a jump, we were able to at least complete the lap. So I tried to get another position. It didn't really work out. It's a shame, but we'll be fine. So are we going to pit this time? Is the field going to pit is the question. I don't see anybody peeling down. Okay, nope, staying out. Staying out then. Still haven't gained any positions here. Any position on Denny.
The field back as we get ready for a restart here. Green flag
We love these restarts. Allows me to get some very easy positions here. Oh boy, I got Jeff Gordon in front of me, don't I? Come on, we got to make it through the whole race.
Coming up quick.
Now, granted, I probably should have stayed off of Jamie McMurray. Granted.
The 24 car.
But I mean, it's Jamie McMurray. We've had a rival with him. We've had a rivalry with him since the first time we got on the track. That dude was a thorn in my side for Rookie of the Year. Still beat him though. Another caution. Also, even though we had that mistake on pit road with the team, we did get out of pit road 5 spots up. So, I mean, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, that was Kevin Harvick losing his hood this time. Man, you would have thought they would have penalized that RCR team, but I think Kevin Harvick is a man possessed right now. He is angry. He was leading this race convincingly and got into an accident with Jamie McMurray, who was disabled on the track. I am going to pit this time because we're at halfway on fuel. So I'll have 15 laps, pressure tires. This is a gamble. This is a gamble. Now, if this goes green and then another caution comes out, we could be looking like geniuses. Or we could look completely stupid because they're going to restart behind us with fresh tires. Man, I'm gambling on something that I have zero control over. All right. We repaired the damage, got 4 tires on it, got a full tank of fuel.
Nobody else decided to come in.
From 14th all the way down to dang 42nd. That's insane to me.
Pace car is off.
Alrighty.
Waiting for a green flag to get this one back underway, and the green flag is out. Here comes the field, racing back into turn 1. We're back under action.
3 wide. Number 07 is going.
Didn't mean to get into Clint Boyer, but for some reason they just checked up. He's gonna swipe at me.
Try to keep him behind you.
Still beside you.
Hey, we don't need a bad reputation. Let's be a little more careful.
Clint, this is not the time, my friend. We're good though. I understand. You're mad. I got into your rear bumper. No one told me you were checking up.
Green flag.
Okay.
Dang, Michael Waltrip got damaged. Jeez. How bad was that Jamie McMurray wreck?
We don't want him getting beside us.
Hey, that's where the nose spot. Keep it.
Okay, I got the fresher rubber here. Stanton Barrett is 3rd.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
I just looked over at my scoring pylon. Stanton Barrett is 3rd. By the way, in the comment section down below, let me know if you guys want me to bring the scoring pylon back full time as like a little cutout so y'all can see it from time to time when I mention things like where someone is running. I would appreciate it so very much. And also, thank you to my channel subscribers. I haven't forgotten about y'all. Things have just been very rough, and I didn't want you guys associated with the very angry videos I was putting out. So, channel subscribers, you guys make this world go around.
The 20 car is still there.
And when I say subscribers, I mean those who have joined the membership. The 42 car of Casey Mears is out. I'm having to do a lot of checking up because I think my tires are so much better than everybody else's that I'm getting these immaculate runs, but there's nowhere for me to go with them. Car really loved the high side right there.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast. Take it easy on
Thanks, Truex. I'm very well aware you're not happy with me. Don't got to get into me. So pit stops have begun. The only thing that I could probably hope for is that a caution comes out, trapping some of these guys a lap down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
Still there. Number 16 is throwing a block on you. Number 5 is still there.
Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either.
Hopefully I'm not going to be the caution.
On both sides.
That's the other thing. Try not to be the caution myself. Steven is on pit road. Now I kind of don't want a caution to happen. So I don't want Steven to get trapped.
Run some more like that one.
Bobby Labonte has inherited the lead. Kevin Harvick, the angry Kevin Harvick, is now second with all that damage. Just ahead of Jeff Gordon. Oh my gosh, Greg Biffle, get out of my way, my friend.
Number 16, up high, 10th place. Got some more work to do. 23, 26.
Greg Biffle hit me and put himself in the wall. Okay,
Okay, we're clear.
we've seen it all now. Up to 10th though. 15 cars still on the lead lap circulating. 14 of them haven't made a pit stop yet. 3 more have come down, or 4 more. I don't know. I lost count. And yellow is out.
But we are under a yellow flag condition for a problem out on the racetrack.
22, 85.
Well, oh, Jimmy Johnson. Oh, Steven, no. So, safe to say that this changes everything, huh, guys? Cars were aborting their pit stops. I think I saw Greg Biffle try to abort. All right. We will come down with this wave of pit stops because I think only 13 cars are still in the lead lap.
After all that exciting racing on the track, the crews now get their chance to perform
And 4 tires and fuel, repair the damage. You know, that's the mode of operation for us. Kevin Harvick has stayed out, I think. Nope. Okay, he's on pit road. I was about to say Kevin Harvick stayed out. No, he's in. Well then, I legitimately did not expect everything to change as rapidly as it did, and it did, all thanks to Dave Blaney running out of talent. There's not much for me to commentate here. I'm sorry. It was more like we just got a routine, stop. We're 13th. We're on the lead lap. When I say on the lead lap, we're also buried in the field. I'm gonna let Dale Jarrett go.
You're only 1 second behind the leader.
You're clear. Number 40 is outside.
Okay, so I caused the one caution with Jamie McMurray. Everything else has been debris and Dave Blaney losing his mind. And we now have cars coming down pit road, which includes the 16 of Greg Biffle.
All clear, buddy. 23.
Why do they do that? Tony Stewart almost took out David Strimmy. That seems par for the course considering their history. I've got Mark Truex Jr. trying to chase me down. Greg Biffle's finally coming off of pit road, 1 lap down.
22, 45.
Dale Jarrett, I need you to stop blocking.
The leader's got you by 2 seconds. That's not a good way to make friends out there.
I don't really want to make friends, to be honest. I have my friends who are all driving Hondas.
Hold your line. You're still there.
Those are the only friends I care for.
You're clear.
The rest of y'all were trying to kill me at the very start of the season.
22.
That would be Dale Jr. coming into pit, by the way. I think he was leading, actually, for real. Bobby Labonte has re-inherited the lead
22.
over AJ Allmendinger.
Keep coming. We're getting there.
Joe is 13th, 1 lap down, and Steven is 17th, 1 lap down, by the way. Just to give you guys that small update.
Take care of that car.
See, I know the 7 car was tied to the 07 car, but come on, Robbie. You brake checking me in the corner. So the leader is about 6 seconds ahead of me, which is Bobby Labonte and AJ Allmendinger. Kevin Harvick is 3rd. And the 2 car, or the 5 car, no, the 2 car of Kurt Busch is in front of the leader, racing to stay on the lead lap. Because he drove away.
22.
Why are you blocking me, Mikey? Brother, you are 41st. 2 laps down, 41st. I don't even know if this is going to be a full fuel run. I don't know if we're going to get another caution. I really don't know what's going to happen. We got 3 cars running way off the pace behind us because they just came off of pit road. So they're hoping that things go green long enough for them to get their laps back.
Just trying a block. Carlos. Still beside you.
The right front tire's a little.
I'm literally back here racing with the table scrap teams. Come on.
19.
Come on, buddy. Push
We're sixth. I really had no plans of us having a caution from Dave Blaney. That was actually a surprise. We haven't had an AI straight up caution in a while. So for Dave Blaney just to lose it, thanks. He's like 40th.
22.79.
Making up some time. Let's go now. Still 7 seconds off the lead.
Clear on both sides.
That's a 78 of Kenny Wallace, by the way, in the Furniture Row racing car. I really realized that we actually really don't have enough power. This track is just so aerodynamically fit for us
22. Stay on line.
that we're able to survive because of that.
All clear, buddy.
As long as Dave Blaney doesn't get into me. Nor does Casey Kane.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Keep digging.
Gosh, Elliott Sadler.
8 seconds on the leader.
You're clear.
These slower cars are all up in my way.
Far outside.
And when I say slower, I don't mean slower in the fact that they just don't have enough power. They've got all the power.
Catching them, buddy.
You know, these are well-established, teams and manufacturers. It's more or less that they are off the pace from where I am. I'm currently on the lead lap. I'm the last car running on the lead lap, and I've got to chase down Jeff Gordon.
Number 19. It's up high.
David Strimmy coming down pit road. Several cars on pit road, including Denny Hamlin.
22.99.
Okay, let's get after these guys now. Leader's interval is about 9 seconds. Take care of your car. We'll get it.
This is how the cautions have messed up the pit strategy. Because we got cars pitting on lap 60. We've had cars pitting. This is a very, I'm not gonna say a wide, pit window, because the guys who stayed out longer, who are still circulating and will be circulating,
Gaining on the leader.
they're not gonna pit for a while.
Smart and low. You know what they say, pal. Rubbin's racing.
And now trouble on the track. The
Self-cleaning track, self-cleaning track.
back to the start finish line, but we are under caution. The yellow flag is out after a problematic. That's a tough one for those guys.
I think I ran out of talent. I tried to fire it back up and then just got absolutely Stanton buried it. So, I will be pitting because we're still in the lead lap. I ran out of talent, and I am legitimately sorry for that. I was hoping for a green flag pit stop because I wanted to see how the pit strategies were going to work out. And here I go, losing talent. This is just common for me now.
Journey down pit road. All the crews up on the ready.
I better not see comments from you guys saying that I just have no talent. I better not.
We'll win the race off pit road.
I am going to go ahead and lower the tire pressure 1 more pound because I feel like the car could use a little bit more turn in. Sure does make it for an interesting race. I'm pretty sure Mark would say in the comments. He's been saying that for the last couple of races, by the way, because I've found a way to make it all entertaining by being stupid. So yeah, that one was just a dumb move on my part. The good news is, again, only 6 cars on the lead lap. I don't lose much. Does it suck? Yes. Is it something I want to do? No.
A few cars stayed out under the yellow.
AJ Allmendinger leads this race. If AJ Allmendinger wins for Honda, I'm going to be over the moon. Nowhere to go. I've got Scott Riggs and I've got Jeff Gordon.
99.36. Number 45 is right behind you.
One of these guys don't really matter, and one of these guys do matter
You're clear.
for position. They're trying to wreck on the backstretch. Sterling Marlin almost got turned back there.
Number 24 is getting in your way. 23.96.
Dig, buddy. Dig, dig, dig.
Forgot to mention, because Steven stayed out and got ahead of the leaders who were making their pit stops around the time that I lost talent. Steven, by the way, is now second. So we got 2 Hondas in the top 5 because Ryan Newman is now the leader over
24
everyone else.
is throwing a block on you. 22.65.
Catching up to the leader. Keep on it.
By the way, I read every comment. I'm trying to share draft a little bit here to bring Jeff Gordon down so that, he's not that one nail in the coffin that really ruins our race.
Number 24 is trying a block
I don't think it's going to work, though. I think he is officially going to be mad because we can't maintain the draft long enough because we're not able to stay down the track long enough.
The interval to the leader is about 3 seconds.
I mean, I'm fine with running 8th because I am the last car on the lead lap. The problem is, I definitely feel like we have a chance to win now.
On their way into the pits.
Steven is coming down pit road. So is Ryan Newman.
Car is looking left.
I now really feel like I understand why Steven's leaving this team.
Some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do.
We're in the top 5.
Jeff Gordon got into me. I think I see Dave Blaney coming down pit road now.
The 20 car up high. 22.69.
You're closing on the leader. Distance between you and the leader is 2.5 seconds.
This is by far the craziest race we've had
Don't let him by, but try not to.
because the number of cars hitting now is insane. There's Martin Truex Jr. coming down pit road.
Up high.
Scott Riggs, I swear.
62.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
Number 24 is going to make it hard for you to get around him.
You're not going to race clean. He ain't going to either.
The 14 car up high. Number 09 is coming up quick. Clear on both sides.
I don't think you guys have any problems with me wrecking Scott Riggs, right? Y'all may have had a problem with me wrecking Jamie McMurray earlier,
We can pick up some
but y'all won't have a problem with me sending Scott Riggs.
lead. Stay smooth. You can catch him.
For the last car on the lead lap, we should be fine. We're fine.
22.73.
Send Scott Riggs another day. Just get home with a solid points day and hope that AJ Allmendinger wins and prevents like Kevin Harvick or another Chase driver from winning. Matter of fact, we have a bunch of non-Chase drivers in the top 10. AJ Allmendinger, non-Chase driver. Carl Edwards, Bob Labonte.
Run strong. Now
It's 3 of them versus 3 Chase drivers. Me, Jeff Gordon, and Kevin Harvick.
Still there. Number 20 is still there. Still beside you. Careful.
best place for him is in your rear view mirror.
The 20 car is still there. Deep Nation. 23.13.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader.
I just realized that Sterling Marlin is getting held up by David Strimmy.
Fuel is at half.
This is about to be a really bad. This is about to be the most insane points day possible for everyone.
22.82.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. Keep hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead. Right rear's getting more. Keep an eye out.
If I can just get to lap 85, in theory, we can make it to the end on tires
Keep an eye on your mirror.
and fuel.
He's not too happy with it.
Number 17 is inside. 23.32.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
Clear.
Can y'all believe that every race that I do is a one take? Like, these are all one-shot events. Every single recording is one shot.
The leader. Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
The 17 car is outside. You're clear.
I got into the back of Matt Kenseth entering turn 1 and 2, but it seemed like he didn't mind too much. Harvick got around AJ Allmendinger. I swear to goodness, if Kevin Harvick somehow wins this race with that hunk of junk, we're going to have to call this car the next gen.
Number 17 is inside.
We don't want him getting beside us.
Okay, we're clear.
Brother, why are y'all running so low on the track?
The left rear's getting warm.
I won't send Scott Riggs now, although I really wanted to.
23.29.
Catching up to the leader. Keep on it. Let's go now. Still 7 seconds off the lead.
I had David Strimmy and freaking Matt Kenseth holding me up. And now I've got Jeff Burton on my inside.
Watch out.
You're clear.
He might try to rattle your cage.
Just pass. Just pass. I don't want to deal with you right now. We're actually doing pretty decently
66.
for us not to have had a single green flag pit stop for ourselves yet.
We got 20 laps left.
Okay.
Jing bug, don't do that. I just slid through the entire corner.
Number 1 is outside.
Oh boy, here comes Greg Biffle.
We don't want him getting beside us.
23, 79.
You got some passes left in there somewhere.
Just a few more laps. I know we can make it to the end on fuel and tires. Several cars coming down pit road this time. Nice. All I have to do is not just stuff myself into a barrel. Oh boy. I'm actually nervous here because green flag pit stops at Dover are always tricky. And a mistake now could really hurt everything.
I'd be real surprised if he doesn't try something.
23, 46.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up. The leader's interval is about 9 seconds. Take care of your car. We'll get him. That car ain't running much longer. You need fuel.
I know I need fuel, crew chief. I know. I'm sorry, Steven, but I've got to fight you for this one. Letting you by now means I'm going to probably lose that spot coming off of pit road.
23, 39.
Come on, buddy. Push it. We can pick up some more spots.
Ah, getting loose, getting loose.
Lead cars are pitting.
All right, pitting in, pitting in, pitting in. We've got no choice. Pitting in now. Loose,
I guess you guys are
loose.
Okay, we're clear.
No barrels, no barrels. There we go. 4 tires. 4 tires, no damage repair, no damage repair at all. We should be good to go to the end from here. Okay.
As the driver hits his marks, the crew
Come on, crew.
will go to the right side.
Give me your best pit stop. We've got this. We're in a good position. We're at least top 10. Come on. There goes Jeff Gordon. Like I said, I got passed by Steven. I'm 7th. I actually lost a position because because Dale Jr. No, because Jeff Gordon, AJ Allmendinger, Bob Labonte, Kevin Harvick, Carl Edwards. Yeah, okay. No, I think I should be good. Steven has inherited the lead. The question is, will he hold on to it for the rest of the race? Good question. We'll find out. But I am 7th on the lead lap.
leaders are headed in.
Steven is pitting in,
Car entering the track ahead.
but he came off pit road like 10 laps ago. Don't tell me his crew chief called him in right after the caution. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I now really understand why Steven is dipping on us. I can't even be mad at him.
All right, now get hungry.
I can't even be mad.
This 10 seconds.
Brother sat here and is able to get his car into the lead, and unless it's just sheer luck, he can't stay in the lead. He's just tumbling down the order right now because he's driving off a pit road. He was first, now he's 18th. Make that 24th. Make that 29th. He's still going back. I'm literally about to pass him again.
Okay, we're clear.
I thought he was good to go to the end. Shows what I know.
Be careful. You're using up those tires.
22, 76.
Okay, buddy. We're faster than the leader. Let's
By the way, bad day for Chip Ganassi. 41 and 42 both of DNF.
Car inside. Clear on both sides.
I think the only thing that will give me a chance to possibly win this is if we get another caution right about now, and then I come down, throw 4 tires at it, and then just kind of go for it.
stay with it. 10, buddy. 10 laps to go.
But right now, it looks like it's going to be a Kevin Harvick win over Bobby Labonte.
Help us. Be careful.
Clear.
Thanks, Dave Blaney. Anyways, looks like it's going to be a Kevin Harvick win over Bobby Labonte. This has been a pain for these 100 laps. I have been getting put into the wall a lot.
Okay, let's get after these
Glad we went with our most durable equipment. I think without it, we would have definitely DNF'd by now. So we're going to be just shy of a top 5 unless Carl Edwards or Jeff Gordon or Kevin Harvick have some kind of catastrophic failure here in the last couple of laps.
You're gaining on the leader.
Still there.
I am still having to race, though, because Casey Kane is around about 9 seconds behind me, just ahead of the leader. I mean, minus the fact that I got Jamie McMurray into a big bind, and then, of course, you know, getting into the wall and getting magnetized to it. I think, honestly, this has probably been a very enjoyable race to watch because there's been nothing but cautions everywhere you go.
Got one outside.
Joe, by the way, is 10th, and Steven is down to 27th.
Catching up to the leader. Keep on it.
Hold your line. You're still there.
AJ Allmendinger is 3rd, in case you're wondering. He is in the top 5. But I don't think AJ Allmendinger is going to catch Bobby Labonte or Kevin Harvick.
You let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you.
22, 92.
Keep coming. We're getting there.
Some drivers are making some very last minute pit stops here. Just saw Robbie Gordon on pit road.
Somewhere I know you do. Best place for him is in your rear view mirror. Right rear's getting warm. Take it easy out there.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick's got a decisive gap now over Bobby Labonte.
Number 07 is trying to block you.
Oh my gosh.
The one car is gaining on you.
Settle down.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place.
But try not to hold him up either.
All clear, buddy.
Got the one of Martin Truex Jr. trying to hit me, and I got Clint Boyer blocking me.
23, 5.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
Yes, I let Martin Truex Jr. go by. White flag is out. Kevin Harvick leading him down. The final lap here. Bobby Labonte 2nd, AJ Allmendinger 3rd. I'm 10 seconds behind Jeff Gordon. I think that contact with Casey Kane didn't help us, but it's fine. We'll bring it home in the top 10. We got a car home. I'm not going to say in one piece. It's in multiple tape spots, but you know what? This is a race that I actually can kind of hang my hat on and say, we had it. We actually had a car that was competitive today. And that makes me really happy.
There sure were a lot of cautions in this one.
Well, it was definitely a busy day for the Pontiac pace car driver. I really don't know why we had so many. Just one of those races, I guess.
The Coca-Cola car got into some trouble and did some damage to his car.
Well, Joe, they're bound to have bad days in this NASCAR Winston Cup Series. The key is having a team that can put everything back together and continue forward at the same time. These guys will be fine.
The 53 car didn't do anything to improve his standing with the other drivers out there.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. So long, we'll see you next week at the Kansas Speedway.
Is this hope that I'm feeling? Like literally? Kevin Harvick did win. We had 9 different lead changes, 6 different leaders. Kevin Harvick led the most laps with 40 of them and won the race. Kurt Busch led 23 laps, but fell 2 laps off the pace because of the whole cautions falling very inopportune times. So Kurt Busch finishing 31st. Bobby Labonte led 20 laps. AJ Allmendinger led 10 laps. Couldn't seal off the win. That's fine. Didn't expect too much out of the Red Bull Honda team. Ryan Newman led 4 laps and Dale Jr. led 3. So a little bit further down the line, though, let's go ahead and go through the top 10. Yes, you see Stanton Baird's name in 7th. Kevin Harvick finishes first. Bobby Labonte, AJ Allmendinger, Carl Edwards, Jeff Gordon are your top 5. I finished 6th. Stanton Barrett 7th. Casey Kane 8th. John Andretti and Jeff Burton ran out your top 10. Joe, good finish for him, 11th in the standings. Meanwhile, Steven, who again I can kind of understand why he would be leaving our team, finishes 20th after leading. I think he should have stayed out. I don't know what's going on that side of the garage, but I really do understand why he's leaving. Jamie McMurray finishes 43rd. Casey Mears was out, as well as Reed Sorensen. Robbie Gordon, late pit stop, falls 3 laps off the pace. Another chase driver that struggled, Martin Truex Jr. Tony Stewart struggled. Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin. Some really big name drivers did not score enough points today. So for all we know, this could be Kevin Harvick's championship right now, or even Jeff Gordon. We don't know. We will just have to see when we get back to the race shop. But solid day. I actually had a rather enjoyable time. I mean, minus the time when I got myself spun out on the wall. But I mean, it was a decent race for us, or at least the top 6 that finished on the lead lap. I liked it. Let's go back home. All right, I haven't checked anything in the standings, but I'm gonna issue you guys a question. If you believe that Denny Hamlin is still the points leader after this race, type Denny Hamlin at the bottom of the comments. If you believe Kevin Harvick is now the points leader, type Kevin Harvick in the comment. If you believe that somehow Jeff Gordon is the new points leader, type Jeff Gordon in the comments down below. Okay. Before we go check the standings, though, we're going to go ahead and go to team management. Yes, I just gave you guys that. So we are still overhauling one of our chassis, which again was much needed. We have finished 2 of our engines. I believe now is actually a good time for us to potentially throw in for a new engine and maybe even a new chassis as well, since we're already building a new body. I think that would be a good idea, but let's go ahead and repair engine number 3, because I think we're going to need this engine in about 2 more races time. Bodies, we're going to go ahead and throw our body in for repair, $75,000. We really should have probably sped up that other body. We should have done it in 3 races time. That's on me. Since we're still overhauling one, I think for Kansas, I'm going to stay with this chassis 3, because it has the best grip out of all of our chassis, and I think it would actually come in handy. So we'll probably do that. But in regards to the car now, I'm definitely feeling like it should be $125,000 to build chassis number 4. We're setting ourselves up for next season. So I know what you're probably thinking. Why not do it in 3 races? Have it just in time for, Homestead or Atlanta at the end of the season and all that. I don't want to do that. I feel like we need to start planning ahead. So that's why I'm doing this now. I probably should have done some of this earlier, but we didn't have the cash flow for it. So $120,000 for a new engine as well. So we'll go ahead and book that in. So that now has filled up our engine bays and our chassis with 2 brand new projects that will be done next season. So we're planning ahead here. In terms of car bodies, 6 races time, that'll be done like right near the end of the season, which probably wasn't a good idea. But again, I made my own mistakes. Chassis tire wear, tire thing is going to come in at the end of this race as well, or next race after we do the overhauling of chassis 2. So we should have that come in, and then we can take chassis 3, put that in for overhaul. I'm trying to galaxy brain this here, because I don't know where we're going to be at in the standings unless we're actually going to have a traditional good old-fashioned push. But I don't know. We're kind of out of it here. Well, we'll see who is the current points leader now, and it is Kevin Harvick. So if you commented Kevin Harvick down below, good job. Kevin Harvick is now your new points leader, over Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, Jeff Burton, Casey Kane, and us in 9th still, and Jeff Gordon in 10th. Martin Truex Jr., Sterling Marlin, and Steven are way outside of it. And I mean, honestly, they can technically still find a way to win this if everyone ahead of them finishes 16th or worse. So right now it's a Kevin Harvick championship, looks like. 14 points ahead of Denny Hamlin, 42 points ahead of Matt Kenseth, who also struggled. By the way, Matt Kenseth, according to timing and scoring, finished 13th, so he did gain points, but just not more points than Kevin Harvick, who led the most laps and won the race. Jimmy Johnson in the 48 finished 32nd, so he didn't actually gain much of anything. Kurt Busch finished 31st. Ryan Newman also struggled, finishing 18th. Jeff Burton, if I'm not mistaken, Jeff Burton finished kind of bad too. No, he didn't. He finished in the top 10. He was 10th. Casey Kane, after Casey Kane got into me while being a lap down, I'm not gonna worry about that. Casey Kane gained some points. I gained some points. Jeff Gordon gained some points, but we just didn't gain more points than Kevin Harvick. I mean, a win pretty much just gave Kevin Harvick a really good shot at winning this title. I'm not even gonna lie. Stan Barrett with the fast pace, though. Stan Barrett with the fast pace. Okay. Yeah, Honda's not going to catch up on the point standings there for our manufacturer. Kevin Harvick is still your lap leader over Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, and being your next two guys. Then it is a country mile from third all the way down to fourth, with Jeff Gordon leading 82 laps, Ryan Newman leading 80, Jimmy Johnson 78. I've led 59, and I'm like eighth on the line. Casey Kane has led 49 and is ninth. Casey Mears is 10th with 45 laps led. I mean, again, this season, we've had 43 drivers lead at least one lap. Name any other content creator who has had this many cars lead a lap in a season. Name them. Go ahead. Name them. And then tag them in the video and tell them Neko's done it. I'm joking. Don't do that. I'm not trying to pick no fights with any content creators. But 43 different leaders this season. 31 races in. Well, I actually have confidence going into Kansas Speedway. I feel really good that we have a high chance to possibly do something here. If you believe the same, make sure you smash that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I like to keep bringing you guys this NASCAR content, and I've been really grateful with the fact that the videos have been resonating very well with you guys. I know I've been making my own mistakes. Again, I know it doesn't seem like it. Pressure builds on me because I really want to put together good races and good content for you guys. So I have that pressure, plus the fact that those who've been watching since season 1 have seen the highs, they've seen the lows. They saw the lowest of lows when I was trying my best to get a win and couldn't even get one, couldn't even buy a win in my first season. You know, we were struggling. You know, this season, it felt kind of like we went back to season 1 a little bit so far. But the only good thing is that we are 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champions. We've done the unthinkable with Honda, having 2 drivers in the chase. I mean, heck, we just had 2 Hondas finish in the top 10, which was AJ Allmendinger and I. Joe finishing 11th could have made it 3, and hopefully Steven will get there at some point. But I'm really happy. I've been down on myself since the chase started, but this one really brought me back to that simpler time. I didn't care about the points. I cared only about getting out there on the track and making it to the end, logging as many laps as possible, and just being there at the end. So it felt good. I guess I'm done rambling now. See you guys next time. Be easy, everybody.